Hello, my name is Denis Halandzovskyi. Zaporizhzhia woke up under fire again. Russian guided aerial bombs struck the city overnight, hitting civilian infrastructure and industrial sites, causing fires and taking lives. At the same time, President Zelenskyy landed in New York, ready for high-stakes diplomacy at the United Nations. He will meet US leaders, press for stronger sanctions, security guarantees, and more weapons deliveries. If you find this useful, please subscribe to the channel and like this video. And thank you to all of Ukraine's partners for your continued help and support. Let's set out the facts. In Zaporizhzhia region, Regional Governor Ivan Fedorov reported 5 strikes, guided aerial bombs, that damaged residential buildings, factories, and public infrastructure. Casualties include civilians killed and injured, though numbers are still being confirmed. Meanwhile, Zelenskyy on September 23rd met with US Special Envoy General Keith Kellogg in New York. They discussed frontline developments, Ukraine's counteroffensive gains, drone technology cooperation, and weapons procurement. Zelenskyy also plans to ask Washington for tougher sanctions against Russia and clearer security guarantees. Why this matters now? First, repeated strikes on Zaporizhzhia aren't just tactical, they're strategic, squeezing energy and industrial regions to disrupt Ukraine's economic backbone and wear down civilian morale. Every strike forces local evacuations, humanitarian burdens, and fuels calls for safer energy and power infrastructure. Second, Zelenskyy's visit to the US comes amid rising urgency, as Russia increases nighttime bombings and drone attacks across regions, including Donetsk, Sumy, Kharkiv, and Zaporizhzhia. Ukraine needs not just pledges, but visible weapons, air defense, intelligence sharing, and funding. Third, sanctions fatigue is real in parts of Europe, and the US Zelenskyy is pushing to keep pressure high to prevent Russia from rebuilding its reach. What Ukraine is hoping to achieve: stronger, multi-layered sanctions, drone manufacturing assistance, US weapon supplies, firm security guarantees that go beyond words. What to watch in the immediate hours and days. 1. Exact casualty numbers and damage reports from Zaporizhzhia, whether explosions hit purely civilian zones or also military logistics support areas. 2. Zelenskyy's meeting with US President Donald Trump or his top officials. Will there be new arms packages or commitments beyond words? 3. New sanctions announced or expanded, especially regarding Russia's use of guided aerial bombs and industrial targeting. 4. Public diplomacy. Yunga address, joint statements from NATO and EU in response to tonight's shelling. 5. Whether financial or humanitarian aid is accelerated for Zaporizhzhia's rebuilding, power restoration, medical supplies, and civilian safety. Bottom line, the shelling of Zaporizhzhia and Zelenskyy's US mission are not parallel stories. They're linked. Russian escalation at home drives urgency abroad. Victory for Ukraine depends not only on soldiers, but on allies delivering tough support at every level. Please subscribe and like for verified updates, and thank you to all of Ukraine's partners for your steadfast support.